We have won votes and the trust of people who have never voted Conservative before, and people who have always voted for other parties. Those people want change.
Boris Johnson's 2019 victory was a whopping one, but he knew the Tories had won their biggest majority in more than 30 years because many traditional Labour voters took a gamble on him and his party. Labour MP Dennis Skinner, aka the Beast of Bolsover, was dramatically replaced by a fresh-faced Conservative after almost half a century. Labour's once huge majority had been shrinking here over a number of elections, with Brexit playing a major part in influencing their 2019 vote.
You know, we were one of the most pro-Brexit parts of the country, and I think people in towns like this is an old mining town, feel that they've been left behind and they've been forgotten. They switched over to the Conservatives and gave them a chance, but whether they'll give them a chance now is a different question.
Dawn Elliott's sandwich shop has been here since the days when Labour was in charge.
Everybody breaks rules sometimes, don't they? I've never ever voted Conservative, but I've always followed him, and I just feel sorry for him now for what he's been through.
But it's now constituencies like Bolsover that some fear could threaten the PM. At this boxing club, there's a sense that the government's levelling up agenda hasn't landed in the way they had hoped.
Boris promised to level up, take some money that was being used in the south, bring it to the north and make a level playing field. That was quite an encouragement for us to consider voting for Boris, which I did. A lifelong Labour supporter and voter before that point. I feel very betrayed and let down with the whole thing.
Shane Young became a Tory voter over the last 10 years as the constituency's Labour majority began to fall.
I think the Conservative is for the working people at the moment. Boris has made some bad decisions. I've made some bad decisions in the past, and I've lived by them decisions, got on with my life. Obviously there's people in his party making political moves, but I think he'll survive that and get stronger from it.
What happened in 2019 was big news. Some described it as a political earthquake. But there is a sense of vulnerability among some of the newly elected MPs because they know that if their constituents feel they're not getting what they voted for, they may not feel that sense of disloyalty by going back to their roots and voting for who they've voted for before, and that's Labour. A poll published yesterday suggests in so-called red wall areas, 48% of voters now side with Labour, while 37% side with the Tories, a stark reversal on the Tories' fortunes in December 2019.
I've been talking to MPs all week. They basically say they want to see Johnson do three things. They want to get rid of the advisors that they say don't understand the realignment, turn down the volume on net zero, turn up the volume on levelling up, and get back to being the Boris Johnson of 2019, the anti-establishment campaigner, not the establishment politician that they feel he's become. If he does all of that, he will probably end up going on to revive his premiership, win the next election. If he doesn't, it's game over.
The 2019 victory was partly down to the PM's appeal to working-class Leave voters in the red wall northern seats, while also maintaining support from the middle-class Remainers in Tory strongholds. As recent days have shown, keeping the new MPs on side will be far from easy.